Hi Virgo, this is Chloe from the Galactic Soul coming to you with your energy update. Whenever this finds you, it's exactly what you need to hear. So definitely stick around because we are going to look into your energy as of right this second. That is a lot of cards, so I am going to fold them back. But the first card that came out is the King of Wands. So you have done it. You've done it. You've really gotten to the protector role of this passion that you have. We do have two major arcana cards that came out. So we have the Fool and the Devil. So the Devil, and a third major arcana. So we have, that one fell out, so we're just going to see what that is. But we do have the Devil, we have the Fool, but I really feel like this is your King of the Castle. You know what you're doing with the King of Wands. You have this passion, you've done it, you've succeeded, and you are protecting this passion, right? However, we do have the Fool and the Devil. So the Fool and the Devil is very much a playful energy smacked with a self-sabotaging energy. So you really want to make sure that you're not self-sabotaging a part of your life because you are fully in something. So specifically with the Fool, I feel like you are not really having this energy. I feel like the Fool came out because you are not counting on new beginnings. You aren't going with the flow. You are hindering yourself here, Virgo. So that's BS because you have so much, you're putting so much care into this passion. You're putting so much care into this passion where you're not allowing new opportunities to flow into it because you're just comfortable. You're comfortable and you're a little afraid. And then we also have this devil energy. Devil energy is self-sabotaging. We have the masculine and the feminine is really being hindered by these chains on their neck, but the chains on their neck is actually, they're super, super loose. They're loose chains, so they're very easily can be taken off. However, someone outside of you, in this case, it's the devil, but really someone outside of you is really like getting into your head and you are taking their opinion, you're taking their feedback for real because you think that they know what they're talking about, but it really isn't your true vision, but you are literally taking what they are saying and you are literally writing it in blood. I literally see a calligraphy pen and you writing it in blood. You're writing your name on a contract saying yes, but they have control over you and you're allowing them to have control over you and you are just letting it happen. We also have the Hermit. The Hermit is really seeking deep. So this could have been a past situation where you felt like your hands were tied. You felt like you really didn't have any say in what was going on. But right now you were really seeking, and you're being a hermit, you're really seeking what is your true light? What is your true purpose? And where should I go from here? Because you were successful. There's no doubt about it. You were successful, but it was going in a direction where you weren't 100% about this, Virgo. So that's the energy that I'm feeling now. But you are definitely becoming a hermit. You're kind of going inwards and searching out that light. We do have the Two of Wands, and we also have the Strength card. So you are giving yourself strength here to deal with that beast, to deal with the overall, whoever is holding you down, right? And you're looking at it from the perspective of the Two of Wands, where I'm on my castle, I'm looking out to the world, there's something missing, I just don't know what it is, not 100% sure yet, but you're going to search for it. You're going to search for it, Virgo, and you're going to find it because you have the strength to do so. But you have to make sure that that is what is best for you. You need to make sure that they understand that it's not because you hate them or whatever, but you are holding yourself back because you are putting yourself underneath someone that you put on a pedestal a little bit. And moving into the future, I feel like the energy has King of Cups, 100%. So King of Cups is very much like, I want to be the protector of my emotions. So maybe you are emotionally tied to the situation. You are emotionally tied, but now you're kind of like, okay, I need to protect myself. I need to take a step back and protect my emotions here because I put everything that I had into this situation. And it obviously is not, it's whoever is above you and whoever you're putting on a pedestal. I feel like they drill you down and you're like, nope, I'm not allowing that to happen anymore. And you're putting a boundary up. You're making sure that you are protecting your own well-being. And there is a contract here. I freaking knew it. So the Hierophant came out and a lot of people say, oh, that's traditions and everything like that. But there is a contract that needs to be broken. There's a contract that needs to be broken, re-looked at. There is something missing there because you deserve more. You deserve more. And I feel like this person, for some reason, I feel like I'm looking at it as Britney Spears and her parents, conservatorship or whatever it's called. That's like the vibe that I'm getting, but it could be a marriage. It could be, I was thinking of it as career-based. You signed a contract because like the military, you signed a contract for 4 years and you have to be there for 4 years, that kind of energy. But like, when you signed the contract and you grew into this role or whatever, you're realizing that it's not for you. That's really not what you're going for anymore. So you need to get out. And in order to protect your well-being, you need to do this. So we have the Tower. The Tower is literally breaking it down. So we're breaking it down. And it's going to happen quickly because we have the Chariot here. Chariot is obviously a very fast moving thing, but we also have the Sphinx on there. So there is a mystery involved. So there could be many different things, but it's really like you getting ready for battle. That's what I see. I see you putting on the armor and really intuitively putting on this armor and making sure that this is something that you need to do in order to move forward. At least that's what I'm seeing right now, Virgo. Is there anything else for Virgo that they need? Okay. I feel like once you make this transition, once you fight this, and once you get through this contract, you're going to have this Nine of Cups. And you're going to be the High Priestess. High Priestess is finding balance between your physical and spiritual self and really making sure that you know your truth, you know what you are meant to do, and you need to start doing it. Because the emotional baggage that you have been thrown due to this situation, it's at another level to where you're not going to be able to go on much longer. So you need to make this change in order to find this balance within your life. And it really is an emotional thing now. It wasn't, but you care so much about the situation and you want to make sure that it is dealt with the right way. And it's a hard transition, and I see that and I feel that. And this is not what I was hoping was going to come out today for you, Virgo, but I feel like this transition needs to happen. It's going to give you your peace, your inner peace. So let's see what is in this oracle. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? You've been putting it down a little bit. You've been pushing it down, but the High Priestess that came out last minute, it's saying, hey, listen to your intuition. You need to finally start listening to yourself because this is not it. This is not for you. And Virgo, honestly, answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? You thought this may have been your purpose, but it's not your purpose. It's not your purpose anymore. And you're having a very difficult time making that decision. But I'm telling you, once you make that decision and you're rid of that, you will be able to close that chapter and you will finally be able to answer your call. You will be finally stepping into your purpose, stepping into your power, and it really is the time to do it. There is so many planetary alignments that is calling in abundance and transitions for the collective. So I really hope this gives some clarity to you, Virgo. If it did, definitely give me a thumbs up. And please, if you need any help, I am here for you. Definitely check the description below if you do need some further insight. I am here, okay? But other than that, I'm sending you so much love and light, and remember to always be yourself.